Hey everybody, welcome back to Mr. Clixso's Team Build Tuesday. Now today we are going to be building a animal keyword. So, you're ready. I'm ready. It's team building time. Let's go. Alright guys, so here we go with Team Build Tuesday. I am really excited about this because it's animal keyword. And plus, when I was pulling all of my figures, I'm like, I want to try an animal keyword. So, this is it. 300 point modern, that is right. Now, at the very top right there is going to be all the social medias to actually find me in. And those links I'll give you down below in the description alongside ClixNexus.com. That is a search engine I actually use to team build. Now this is really cool because we're going to start out with the super rare prime high evolutionary. Now he is set number 59B from the latest set. Now he has 20 points and 6 range. Look at that dial. Pretty good. His keywords are animal, savage land, and scientist. Now what does that special defense do? Well, we're going to find out right now. So, he has Creator of the Animan. When establishing theme teams, you may treat the animal keyword as a named keyword. His other trait is going to be My Isotope A can jumpstart the next evolution. High Evolutionary may start the game with the Isotope A S009 equipped. So when he uses it, its effect, he may target other characters with the animal keyword. He may still use it to target himself as normal. I don't know if I have Jay or any type of judge that's watching this, please let me know in the comment section below. Does this actually, the way it's worded, does it mean that he can actually use the effect for the animal and then still use it on himself? Or is it going to be either or? Now the other one right there is, I have given my word, and my word is my bond. Leadership, when he uses it and succeeds, also remove the action token, an action token from another friendly character within range and with the animal keyword. That is awesome. I was going to say line of fire. It's not true. So within 6 range, he can actually, so all of our team's going to be animals, so we can remove any type of keyword on there. So that's actually pretty cool. His special defense, the one we were talking about, was relocate my operations. Stop click. Super senses. When this click is first revealed, after resolutions, place high evolutionary in any square on the map. Outstanding. I love that. That is really cool. Awesome piece. Now, the next one on our list is going to be Red Ghost set number 46 from the newest set. Rare, 50 points, 0 range, but he has a special movement. And look at that dial. He even has Perplex as well too, which is really good. And 10 attacks, so he can still do something. He has the animal keyword, Intelligentsia, and Scientist as well too. Now we're not going to scroll way down because there's only 2 different parts to this. One is his special movement is going to be facing teleport and stealth. Into the cosmic ray trait. The bystanders printed on this card, which I'm going to showcase to you right now, are super apes. Free. Once per game, generate all Super 8 bystanders. So the first one we're going to check out has Lead Climb, 9 attack. It's 18 defense with super senses, and he also has shape change, and it's tiny. Now this one, I'm not going to name them because some of the names are kind of wonky. Now this one has a 6 range. It has Force Blast, Telekinesis, 17 toughness, and 2 damage. Wow. So you can literally just telekinesis out a character that you need. This one actually is pretty cool. This one has charge, 10 attack with super strength, and impervious with 3 damage. So this can still do a lot of damage. Let's see, I have a token, a heavy object or a light object right next to him, and he just punches you. Perplexive attack to an 11, and then you just hit him for 5 or 4. So that's actually pretty cool. Nice effects. Now, when we talk about animals, we got to put in this guy. Right there. Wendigo from the X-Men Dark Phoenix set. Now, we're going to have 2 of these guys, and they're the rare set. Now, this one was the tiny version, smaller version of it, so it's 15 points. It's a giant size. And look at that. Special movement and special damage. And he also has exploit weakness. So that is really cool. Animal, monster, mystical. Now he has a special trait, which is a smell of flesh trait. Sidestep, but only if a character has a wounded token. How do they get wounded tokens? Let me tell you. When an opposing character takes damage from an attack, give that character a wounded token if they don't have one. When a character heals, remove their wounded tokens. So if they heal, they remove them. Their other trait is going to be Ancient Mystical Curse trait. Colossal Stamina. Wow. Steel Energy. When Wendigo uses Steel Energy, he may heal past his starting line. Now, this is awesome. His special movement is Charged with Flurry. When Wendigo ends his movement after resolutions, he may make a close attack, but only to target a character with a wounded token. That's awesome. Now, what's really cool about this, let's say he wants to charge Flurry, right? So you charge Flurry, you hit twice. Now you heal. Now it's wrapped up resolutions. So now because he moved, you get to hit again. So then you can hit again. And then if you get it, then you heal up one more. Then what you do is you sidestep, or sidestep 0, sidestep 1, sidestep 2, whatever else you want to do. 2, so you go back and forth. And then you get to hit again. So pretty much what we're looking at is 4 attacks in one turn. That is wow. So you can heal him up all the way to 4. And then they get the wounded tokens. He does have a stop click. Now this is key. Stop. Invulnerability. If no opposing character has a wounded token, do not stop turning the dial due to stop. So yes, he's gonna have a stop click, but it's not really a stop. If no one has any wounded tokens, then he's got to go through that. Now, talking about animals, we have Maggot from the House of X set. Number 51, super rare. Now, 40 points. Now, look at this. This is actually pretty cool, and I honestly thank WizKids. Low points. It's also about this as you get to build a giant team, even with 300 points. Now, Maggot has sidestep, he has super senses, and he has probability control in the first click. Now he has Animal, Generation X, and X-Men. That is really cool. Now at the very bottom right here, this character was designed for Heroclix by Richard Leo, Devin Owens, and Joe Pangrazio. Now they're the 2018 Team World Champions. That is awesome. Now he has a special trait, which is it's kind of gross. Free. Generate an E or mini bystander unless Maggot's bystanders of that name has been KO'd. Each has maximum 1, but it's how I live. Now this is another one that's key, the trait. Free. Remove an adjacent Eenie or mini bystander from the map. If you do, remove all of that bystander's food tokens and give them to Maggot. Like I said, you can bring them out, free action, and move them away. So if you generate them in the next turn, you get to remove it and then bring another one, and you can poison again. I've been a victim of that. Another trait is my digestion is weird. Free. Remove a food token and choose one. You heal 2 clicks. Or this turn, Meggan can use charge and modifies his combat values by +1. Absolutely amazing. Now this piece was made by them, and I'm thankful for that because they're so awesome. This piece is so great. Now we're going to take a look at Eenie. So there's Eenie right there. He has charge and autonomous, 17 combat reflexes, and 2 exploit weakness. That's a tiny size. And now we're going to take a look at Meanie, which is the charge, poison, autonomous, 17 combat reflexes, and 2 damage. Now this is pretty cool on certain effects. Let's say you want to KO a character, has 1 more click, you outwit their defense, and then you poison them, and then you can poof them away in a sense. So that's actually pretty cool. And the one thing to note here is the external mouth trait for each of them. When Eenie hits, give it a food token. So remember that. So if they hit, they get a food token. So the other one on this list is from the Justice League Unlimited set number 62. It's a smaller end dial. Again, thanks to WizKids. We got Injustice League team ability, 25 points in a special movement, telekinesis, and willpower. Now he has animal keyword, injustice, scientist. That's actually really cool. And big old head full of mind control. He does have the Injustice League at the beginning of your turn. Roll a d6. On a 6, you give an action token to an opposing character that's 100 points or less. Now, that's awesome because it doesn't matter if it's first turn immunity. They're still going to get an action token. So if you roll, I got it, now they get an action token. His special movement is far easier to use my superior intellect and mental powers. Now this one has mind control, sidestep. When Ultra Humanite uses mind control, his range value becomes 8, and he has target through hindering, elevation, walls, and pretty much everything. That's awesome. I love that. Now we also have, which is the Chase Spider Hamurai from the SpiderMan Venom Absolute Carnage. Now we're getting a lot from all these sets for an animal keyword. That's awesome. Now he's Spider-Man with the he's a wild card, pretty much a wild card, so you can wild card anything else in, except for Power Cosmic, and Quintessence, and Mystics. But he has a 60 points, 0 range. Now look at that dial. He has charge, precision strike, special defense, and leadership again, which is really, really good. He has animal, martial artist, past, Spider-Man family, and warrior. Now we're not going to worry too much about that first trait because we don't have anyone that that's Spider-Man, that's martial artist. We can make it into a theme team, but we're all going to be theme team no matter what. So don't worry about that one. He can run through elevation and run through hindering because why not, right? It's Spider-Man. Now, his other trait, Crow Nin, hunting season. Blades, claws, fangs. At the beginning of the game, choose an opposing character or team ability. Free, make a close attack, but only to target a chosen character or a character using the chosen team ability. This is awesome. So if the entire team can use it, we're just going to choose that team ability. That way we can just, charge, hit, and then hit again. So that's funny. This is another one we're not really going to utilize because we don't actually hits an opposing character, but he plays... so we don't actually have any Spider-Man family here, so don't worry about that one. The very bottom one's going to be Bushido Honor. Combat reflexes. If Spider Hamurai is adjacent to exactly one opposing character and neither is adjacent to any other character, other characters can be moved or placed adjacent to either of them and can't target either of them. That is really, really cool. Now this one actually goes up to, I believe, his first 3 clicks. That's really awesome. And he has 18 defense. So that is, wow, this is going to be such a hard thing to handle with because we got some objects to actually deliver to some of these. So with Spider Hamurai, actually, before I do that, one more thing. Is the puppy. That's right. Now, we don't have the standard Lockjaw that you can roll and then you can move him around on his dial, but we have this one, which is from the Avengers, Black Panther, and the Illuminati. Set number 59. It is Lockjaw. That's right. Super rare from that set. Yeah, 40 points. And he has 12, which is plasticity, 10 attack, which is with special attack. He has 16 toughness, and then he has shape change as well, too. He has animal, inhumans, and pet Avengers. That is awesome. Now, right here, dimensional passage, facing teleport passenger 4, and may carry characters with a flight keyword. When Lockjaw carries one or more characters and they don't share a keyword with Lockjaw, after resolutions deal him 1 unavoidable damage. So, it's pretty cool because he shares a keyword with everybody. I like that. It's awesome. Now, his special attack is Incapacitate. At the end of your turn, he said, he won't let go trait. At the end of your turn, if Lockjaw wasn't moved or placed this turn, he can use Incapacitate at no cost. Oh, man, that is awesome. So, if he's stationary, next turn over, you don't get to him, then everyone separates. Or everyone moves over a certain way, and then he can use the Incapacitate at no cost. He can hit you with the little barb that he has, and bam! Oh. Instinctive Jump is his special defense, which is Stop Click. When this click is first revealed, after resolutions, an opponent must place Lockjaw at least 5 squares away from his current square. When they do, you may place adjacent to Lockjaw all friendly characters that were adjacent to him before being placed. So it's kind of like a hit and miss in a sense, where they got to place him and then the entire team goes with them. So just make sure we don't get to that stomp click, because if they do, they can move Lockjaw and then they can start KOing your characters. So we got to be careful with that. One more. Which is going to be Gorilla Grodd, the Chase from Justice League Unlimited, set number 67. Now the lower end, which is in Justice League. 10 points, 4 range, double bolt. He has Animal, Injustice, Legion of Doom, and Ruler. Curses, the Flash. You foiled me again. Now remember, if you attack someone that can use hypersonic, modify attack, they get to modify attack by +2 when attacking you. But if you attack them, they get +2 defense. So remember that. He has Revenge on Gorilla City trait. Free once per turn for all characters with this effect. Roll a d6 on a 3 through 4. Give each opposing character within 4 squares of Gorilla Grodd that occupies hindering terrain an action token. Now, if you roll a 5 or 6, you deal each opposing character within 4 squares of Gorilla Grodd that occupies hindering terrain 1 penetrating damage. That is outstanding. Now, what also is really cool is that he can actually leap climb and line control. But when he uses leap climb and moves 4 squares or less, after resolutions, he can use mind control or quake at no cost. So if you're right next to hindering terrain or barely next to hindering terrain, he can quake everybody, push them into hindering terrain, and then free action to hit them. That's really funny. With regards to the equipment that we're going to utilize in this game, SpiderMan now it would have the effect, which is from Octopus Arms from the Earth X set number S004. Now this one is Giant Reach of 2, Flurry, and can run through elevation and run through hindering. Now I was doing a lot of thinking, and one of them I actually did a little bit of changing up would be Alchemical Potion. Now this one I want to give to is Red Ghost. Now the reason why is because it's a rare. It's from the same set that they're from, the Fantastic Four set, S001. Now this one is when equipped, place Alchemical Potion in the circle on the back of the card. So that's it right there, with the arrow pointing to the color of your choice. Now you get to pick a color, so basically he can get Empower. So you can roll over to Empower. Hold it there. Now it does say this free, so it doesn't have you don't have to do this. You can just put it on Empower and leave it there, and then you can just roll a d6, which I don't do that. Turn the Alchemical Potion clockwise a number of colors equal to the result. The character can use that power until your next turn. Now you can move it around if you want to, but just remember, with his little apes, you want to be able to empower. That way you can use Perplex the way you want it. The way you can Perplex up attack, and then you get to empower everyone. So use it wisely on this one. Now the last one on this one is going to be Influence Ring. So this Influence Ring has Force Blast. Free. Choose a character within 3 squares and line of fire. Knock that character back 1 square. So we're going to give this one either to Gorilla Grodd at the most part, or Ultra Humanite. So that way they can choose the character within 3 squares and knock that character back 1 square. So don't know on this one who to actually give this to. I was going to give this to Gorilla Grodd. That way he can just knock back someone 1 square and then do 1 damage to him. But again, he only has 1 click. So still thinking about what to actually utilize on this one. Alright guys, so that is it for today's awesome Team Build Tuesday of the Animal Keyword. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh man, let me know in the comment section below if you guys would like to suggest a keyword for me to actually use. Right over there is going to be all the social media links. You can definitely find me, including my monthly Patreon. That's right. All those links are down below in the description, as well as right there, the ClixNexus. Their link is down below in the description as well too. If you guys like this video, give it a little thumbs up there. If you guys like the content I bring to you guys, make sure you guys subscribe right now. And always hit that bell icon. That way you guys never miss any Team Build Tuesdays. If you guys would like to share this with your family, friends, or local players, definitely share all my videos. Always remember guys, if you're going to roll virtually or physically, socially distanced, always remember, if you're going to roll, you always roll a critical hit. Alright guys, I'll see you later.